Hi, I'm Adrian from Logic. I manage network security for all of our managed services clients and all of our internet connections. Today I would like to talk about a simple and highly effective technique you can implement to maximize network security in your company. First, a quick background. In the past 12 or so months, there have been approximately 2 million attempts of illegitimate network access, commonly known as a hack. Interestingly, large corporates and government departments are no longer the main targets. It's actually businesses between 20 and 200 employees. It's also interesting to note that hackers are no longer using technology or brute force to hack a network. They're using a much more subtle approach: social engineering. So what is social engineering? Social engineering is as simple as tricking naive or inexperienced computer users into believing a highly dangerous activity is actually safe. I have some examples of this. A staff member could be contacted by a person claiming to be from Microsoft, Google, or even a government department. After some innocent and very credible conversation, the staff member is asked to disclose a network username and password. Instantly, the hacker has access to your whole company's network. The second example is a file being sent as an email attachment to a staff member. It looks legitimate. It might even look like it comes from a person they know. Sadly, when the file is opened, it provides the hacker with full access to your company's computer network. A third example is a user clicking on a link to a website. Again, the website looks legitimate and credible. However, the user is asked to enter some sensitive details or to update a program. Again, the door is open for the hacker to have full access to your network. These examples are based on things I have witnessed in my time at Logic. Unfortunately, there's very little available in the way of antivirus or security software to prevent this. All actions have been taken with the full authority of the user. Sadly, this often leads to massive business interruption and financial loss for the owners of the business. Given that you can't be watching over every staff member, it leaves your company highly exposed to this new practice of social engineering. So how do you maximize your security? Thankfully, it's a very simple fix, and it can be implemented with no delay and with zero cost to your business. But the savings can be huge. It's a technique called critical thinking. So what is critical thinking? Critical thinking is a way to decide that if a claim that is presented is true, partially true, or false. So let's look at the examples earlier and apply critical thinking to these. If we look at the call by Microsoft, Google, or the government, anytime anyone calls regarding IT or information, be very suspicious. Treat it as suspect, and always ask for their phone number and email address, and verify these details. Never furnish people with sensitive information over the phone. The critical thinking in this situation is to not blindly trust them, and always be aware of what they're asking you. If we look at the file being sent as an attachment, if a person sends you an email with an attachment and you don't know who it is, it's a high-risk situation. If it's an email that comes from a person you know, but it's an unexpected email, it is still high risk. The critical thinking in this situation is to pause and consider before you open any attachments. Anything unexpected is likely to be dangerous. If we look at the third example, always check the address bar to ensure you're actually visiting the site you think you are. Never download files unless you're completely sure of their content, and never provide sensitive information to a website. The critical thinking in this situation is to always be aware of what you are doing. In essence, critical thinking is a habit of never blindly trusting anything when it comes to situations with your company's network or sensitive business data. Anytime you've applied critical thinking and you're still not sure, ask Logic. We can always confirm your safest path of progress. So how do you go about implementing critical thinking? Like any form of preventative safety measure, comes down to constantly educating your staff. Your key message should be, think before you act, do not blindly trust, and when in doubt, always check. At Logic, we work diligently to ensure all of our clients have a computer network that is secure, stable, and can grow as they grow. Network security is a passion of mine, and I've spent many years studying this field. If you have any questions about this or other IT matters, please contact me on the details below. Thank you for watching.